Monumento a la Revolución, or Monument of Revolution, it's a monument commemorating the Mexican Revolution. It's located near downtown or in Paseo de la Reforma, more specific in the Plaza de la República. This building was planned during the regime of Porfirio Diaz. Then, tall of this monument is 67 meters, or 220 feet. In the year of 1910 is the beginning of the construction, and the finished construction is in year 1938. The use of the monument was to make a mausoleum of the heroes of the Mexican Revolution of 1910, like Francisco I. Madero, Pancho Villa, Venustiano Carranza, Plutarco Elias Calles, and Lázaro Cárdenas. Nowadays, Revolution Monument is one of the most attractive monuments in Mexico City. You can pay 60 pesos to access to the viewpoint at the top of the structure and see all the city and see the dancing fountain that is near the structure. Parque de Chapultepec or Chapultepec Park. It means Grasshopper Mountains. It's one of the largest city parks in Mexico City. It's over 636 hectares or 1,695 acres. The main function of the park is to be the first and the most important lungs on the city. One important structure of building in Chapultepec is the castle that was a building in 1940 and becoming the official residence of the Mexican heads of the state. At same it divides the three sections of the park. The first section have a National Museum of Anthropology. At same they have a specific structure where you can use to run and make exercise need. Near there you can see the Niños Héroes Monument and the Chapultepec Castle. The second section, the Cárcamo and Tlaloc Fountain, is an hydraulic structure founded between 1942 and 1952, and it was used to send water to the valle to the old villagers. The third section is a specific area that you can make recreative activities like archery, and it's a natural protected area.
Acapulco de Juárez is a city and major seaport in the state of Guerrero on the Pacific coast of Mexico, 380 kilometers south of Mexico City. Acapulco is located on a deep semicircular bay and has been a port since the early colonial period of Mexico's history. It is a port of call for shipping and cruise lines running between Panama and San Francisco, California, United States. The city of Acapulco is the largest in the state, far larger than the state capital Chilpancingo. Acapulco is also Mexico's largest beach and balneary resort city. The resort area is divided in three parts. The north end of the bay and beyond is the traditional area, which encompasses the area from Parque Papagayo through the Zócalo and into the beaches of Caleta and Caletilla. The main part of the bay, known as Zona Dorada, where the famous in the mid-20th centuries vacationed, and the south end, Diamante, which is denominated by newer luxury high-rise hotels and condominiums. The name Acapulco comes from Nahuatl language and means where the reeds were destroyed or washed away. The de Juárez was added to the official name in 1885 to honor Benito Juárez, former president of Mexico. Tepoztlán. The town is a popular tourist destination near Mexico City. The town is famous for the remains of El Tepozteco temple built on the top of the nearby Tepozteco mountain, as well as for the exotic ice cream flavors prepared by the townspeople. Tepoztlán was named a Pueblo Mágico in 2002, but this title was removed in 2009 for failure to maintain the requirements. In 2010, Tepoztlán addressed these problems and recovered the Pueblo Mágico title. This title is granted by the Ministry of Tourism of Mexico, recognizing those who inhabit these cities and the work they develop daily to protect and save the cultural wealth. Tepoztlán is derived from Nahuatl and means place of abundant copper or place of the broken rocks. This is the derivative for the word Tepostli, Cooper, and Tlan, place of abundance.
About Sumidero Canyon. A few miles east of Tuxtla Gutiérrez is the spectacular Cañón Sumidero or Sumidero Canyon, created by the mighty Rio Grijalba which runs northwards through it. Before the completion of them here, the canyon's walls were even higher than they are now. Before the time, the waters running through it were not navigable, even for the most skilled boatmen. Once the river was dammed, the water levels rose dramatically, creating an extremely deep and serene river which tour boats and taxi boats navigate with ease. The Chicoasin hydroelectric dam, opened in 1981, is today one of Mexico's most important sources of electric power. About San Cristobal de las Casas, Chiapas. This colonial town is part of the Pueblos Mágicos, magical towns of Mexico. It is an incredibly conserved architectural beauty that has caught the eye of many with its historical center and its houses with wide patios and delighting outdoor views. It captivates you when you encounter its flowery balconies that are watered every morning, turning into snapshots that you can immortalize forever.
Valle de Bravo. In the state of Mexico is Valle de Bravo, a magical town that has it all: adventure, dreamy natural corners, all enclosures and spaces to find peace that will make you have a perfect vacation. There is some tips to travel through this magic town. Visit the jetty and the lake of Valle de Bravo. In there, you can enjoy a delicious meal or a few drinks in one of the restaurants that are around. You can also rent a boat, sailboat, or ride to ski or take a walk. Climb Cerro de la Cruz. From here, you can appreciate Valle de Bravo from a different perspective, and you can even make your experience more exciting by launching yourself from a paraglider or hang glider. Do you dare? Um, Stroll through the barrio de Santa Maria Aguacatlán. There, you can visit some unmissable places such as the parish of San Francisco de Asís, dating from the 16th century, and the chapel of Santa Maria that houses the Black Christ, considered miraculous. Find your spiritual side at the Carmen Maranata House of Prayer. It's a sanctuary where meditations and spiritual retreats are held. In this quarry enclosure, you will also find interesting paintings and sculptures. Walk around the surroundings, such as Bandaro, that is located half an hour from Valle de Bravo, where the famous Velo de Novia waterfall is located. A 35-meter waterfall surrounded by a thick green forest that will leave you breathless. You can go mountain biking and hiking. Um, 10 minutes from there is the Rio del Molino waterfall, ideal for a picnic. Take to your home a souvenir of your trip, such as textiles, freight pieces, or ceramic that are made by artisan hands. A good place to buy these handicrafts is in the handicraft market that is located 4 blocks from the main square. Relax and pamper yourself with a massage session, temazcal, or some oriental therapy. In Valle de Bravo, you will find some of the best spas and healing and retreat centers, so you can forget about the stress and come back for your getaway. 100 percent renew. Satisfy your hunger with the typical snacks of the region. We recommend the barbecue, the Vallesana cecina, and the truth. Adventurers cannot stop practicing get surfing. Um, it's an ultralight motorized surfboard that will allow to you to do feats on the water. Be sure to go to the Monarch Butterfly Sanctuary, which receives these species every year that travels from Canada, a natural spectacle that you cannot miss if you travel from November to March. Peña de Bernal. Officially, the town of San Sebastián Bernal is one of the towns that, due to its historical and natural attributes, have obtained the title of Magical Town. Its main attraction is undoubtedly the big rock that can be seen from practically any corner of the town, and that's the third largest monolith in the world. How to climb the Peña Invernal? No matter the physical condition, there is no excuse to stop climbing this 288-meter high rock formation. Any visitor can walk up to the middle part. It's a simple route, so no knowledge is required, and the only thing that I can recommend is to use comfortable clothes. If you prefer not to walk, there is a safari type tour. There you can tour a part of the rock in a motorized vehicle. Bernal is an ideal destination to spend a weekend. The town has many options in terms of cost and qualities, even having perfect boutique hotels for a romantic getaway. Without a doubt, El Centenario Bernal Hotel, which is the only thematic hotel in the town. Bernal is one of the towns that is part of the art, cheese, and wine route, so visiting one of the nearby cheese shops or vineyards is a very good idea when you are in that town. Some options can be Finca Sala Vive Freixenet, Mexico, Bodegas del Cote, La Redonda, etc. How to get to Bernal? Bernal is less than 3 hours from Mexico City. To get there, it's necessary to go through 4 booths with an approximate cost of 290 Mexican pesos. What to eat in Bernal? In addition to tasting the wine and cheese of the region, if you go to Querétaro, you cannot miss the Querétan enchiladas, and especially in Bernal, you can stop ordering some typical gorditas.